Good evening, everyone. Another crazy day after the FOMC meeting and NVIDIA ER. I'm going to go ahead and post this link real quick, as always, and we'll get started here in just a minute. All right. Okie dokie. All right, guys. This will be recorded, so I'm not gonna, wait. I will post the recorded link here after I'm done. So let's get through this quickly. First of all, I apologize. I didn't do it yesterday as I came home late. So, but everything was the same. Nothing had changed. We were flat, so analysis was not changed from previous day. So, all right, let's get into SPY here. SPY today, if you look at it, we tried to break above this 9 EMA, our culprit. We need to break that resistance, stay above it, and next day we need to open above that. But it refuses to do that. We did close slightly above that today, but of course, it gave up after hours. Right now, it looks like it's giving up. But let's see. Our 9 EMA is at 396.81. So we need to keep an eye on that one tomorrow. Right now, futures were green earlier in the day, in the evening, and now it's kind of giving up. So let's see if it can hold or not. NVIDIA did guide down, so that's why we are seeing some red in the NQ. But let's hope that SPY can open above this 396.80. If it can hold that, we might see some continuation in this market. I do like the volume. It was decent, not too bad. But again, as I said, if it breaks 396 tomorrow, guys, go ahead and short it. You can go a couple weeks out or next week. For June 3rd, 390 puts won't be a bad idea. Keep your stops above 397. So let's move on to the Qs here. The tech world bounced right at our previous support here. If you guys remember, we've been talking about 284.90 area. It needs to hold for more upside. It came really close to this 9 EMA, but it could not break it. We will be watching 293.75 for more upside. It needs to break, but looking at what NVIDIA did, I highly doubt it happens tomorrow. And we also have a long weekend coming. So let's see what happens. As long as 284.90 holds, I would not short this. I would play the channel between 284.90 and the 9 EMA, which is 293.75. So you have a nice range up and down both ways. So you can play that range, and wait till it breaks on either side. But above 293.75, I would long it on Qs. VIX, of course, we are watching this good old VIX as well. It has been closing below 9 EMA, which is a good thing. We've been talking about it, and I do like it. We might go to 26 again. Let's see what happens. Tesla. Tesla, I do like it, but again, it did not show too much strength today. I wish, it would have gotten all the way up to this 9 EMA, looking at what market was doing today at the end of the day, but it could not push along with what SPY was doing. With SPY coming close to 400, Tesla was just sitting and chilling over there at 660s. So again, it is on a downtrend until we get above this 9 EMA. So I'll be watching 700 to 710 area to short Tesla with a stop above 720. So let's see what we get. I've been waiting patiently on this one to short again. They have been buying 700 calls, so we might get a small push on this one along with the market. But for the overall reaction on Tesla, you got to watch SPY as well. So let's see what SPY does tomorrow, and we'll watch Tesla as well. Amazon had a beautiful day. We did scalp this one today. It was wonderful. Loved playing Amazon today. It did a wick at 2053, which is our previous support. Even if you go on the weekly, there's a nice support. You open up the monthly chart on Amazon. This is a very, very important level, 2050. So, if you're going to go ahead and keep alert on that one, I don't think it's going to come back down all the way there, but it doesn't hurt. If you get that entry for a long, I like it. 2050 area. Either that or it needs to break this 21 EMA, which is around 2171. It did come close today. We were like few bucks short, 2163.50. It came close to this 9 EMA and then we rejected. So let's keep an eye on 2171.60 area on Amazon. If it can get above this area, I think we should be clear to go to 22.15 and have a run up towards the split. So let's see what they do tomorrow. But as long as it's below 90 EMA, sell all the bounces. So 2171 area again. Apple today was super duper weak. It was like, you had to bring everything in SPY and the Qs to give little push to Apple. I mean, if you guys saw it, Apple was telling us the story all along today. It just could not do it. There was nothing in it to push. It closed below our resistance here at 140.70. Didn't even come close to this 9 EMA, which is around 143.83. Or as per Apple standards, even a dollar short, it didn't come close. So I would like to see this above 143 on Apple. Then we might see a clear swing direction on Apple. It needs to hold 143 after it gets through that. So, but Apple, man, there were so many puts coming in for Apple today. I was just surprised. Nobody's buying Apple at this point right now. It's going to consolidate here between 134 and 140 area, I think. But let's see what it does. NVIDIA is not going to help either. NVIDIA ER. I hope it turns around tomorrow. It had the ER today. Would like to see this turn around and get above 162. That is your support zone. Well, after ER, it's your resistance. But today it rejected 9 EMA, and of course, it's down below. They were buying, there were a few blocks I saw after hours on NVIDIA. So let's hope that 157 to 158 area holds on to NVIDIA. But I would really, really like to see 160 to 50 cross on NVIDIA for more upside. I think if it gets through that 160 to 50 zone to 163, anywhere between that, if we get through that zone with volume tomorrow with overall market participation, I think this one's headed even higher. So let's see. It will head up to 170 area. But I did short AMD. I played sympathy play for NVIDIA, so I had 90 puts. So I'm hoping it opens here so we get paid. But AMD, look at this AMD chart real quick. I was actually just playing technicals on AMD at that point. It came to 9 EMA and I bought puts right here. So we were already up about 40% for the day. So it's already covered. Let's see what happens tomorrow. It's going to open around 90 area. Anywhere in 90s will get 100%, 100 to 150. So let's see. After all my regulars are done, I am looking at a couple different ones here this time. I'm looking at FedEx. FedEx, they have been buying 165 puts for August. A decent volume came in for that one today. So I'm going to definitely keep an eye on this one. Usually after you get that kind of flow, a stock tends to do a little bit opposite direction. So I'm going to see, if it gets above this 9 EMA around 205.40 area. If it gets above that, I think this 50 SMA right here, this thick blue line is your 50 SMA. I would be interested shorting FedEx right about here. So I'm going to keep my alert right here. Short 165 puts August. Not necessarily that I will pick this strike, but I'm just reminding myself that there was a good options flow on this one today. If you open up the options chain and go under the volume, you will see there was a decent volume and OI on this one. So this would be the area I was shorted. So depending on the overall market, we'll see what it does, if it can get through this 9 EMA or not. And the other one I'm watching is Home Depot. Home Depot showed decent strength today, and it closed above this 9 EMA. But I would be, definitely be interested in shorting this one at 299 to 300 area with the stop above, close above 300. As you can see, there's a massive resistance here. I don't think it's going to get through at the first try. I would definitely be interested to see what happens here. It's not going to get through the first try because that's a heavy resistance. So I would go ahead and set my alert here. Crossing up. I'm going to change the dates because I love playing this one. I'm going to go for June. Let's see. Short zone by 295 puts depending on when it gets there. So I'll pick the expiration when it gets there. I'll go 2 weeks out. So let's see what it does tomorrow. The other one, I like to play this one just one contract at a time. So for GME, it was up today for some odd reason. I have no idea. I did not check for the news or anything. But it's been rejecting this 100 SMA. If you look at it right here, 150. So anywhere between 121 to 126 area would be a short zone for GME if it gets gets there tomorrow. I will definitely short it. I don't think these bulls are going to hold through this ER coming up. It's on 1st of June. So I'll probably go for June 3rd puts. I know they might be a little expensive, but I think it might be worth playing. I would keep my stop at 130. All right, folks, this is all I have for today. And let's see. Hey, Chaz, what's up? INTU. Let's look at INTU real quick. Oh, wow. They're the ER, right? 8% up. Nice. Wow. Yeah, I like it. But I would wait for a dip. See if we can get a dip around 378.50 area, or even better in the low 370s to go long. Anywhere at this 9 EMA, I would go long. So 372 right now, depending on where it opens tomorrow. If it comes and dips to this 9 EMA, I think it's a long. And keep your stops right below that 9 EMA. Again, guys, go to TradingView. It's free. If you go under the indicators and pick where is it? Right here, moving average exponential. Click on it and go into this wheel and put under input, go ahead and put 9. And that's your 9 EMA. You guys will love it and thank me on this one. 9 EMA is beautiful when it follows the trend. DSK and SQ. Let's see. DSK is in a clear downtrend. What is this? DSK. Are you sure it's DSK? Okay. I haven't seen this one before. Dust group. But it's coming to this previous low here, 202. It closed right at it. Breaks 2, it's a short. There's a gap down here. So it's probably going to head back down to this 186 area to fill this gap. So keep an eye on this one. If it breaks 2, I would short it. I would not long this one right now. I would wait. The last one is Square. Square needs to honestly get through this 82. This 82 has been a struggle for Square. I know I've done I have my old lines over here. It definitely needs to get through this 82 and stay above that one for continuation on this one. So I would wait again. And coincidentally, the 9 EMA is close to that 81, 87. All right, folks, this is all I have for today. Oh, DKS, I was wondering. I was like, what is that? All right, Dick's Sporting Good. Well, there you go. I don't even need to show you anything right here. Rejected right at this 9 EMA. But I think if it gets above this 80-50 zone, it's going to go fill gap right here at 87 easily. So watch 80-50. Above 80-50, I would long it. All right, folks, this is all I have for today. I will see you all tomorrow. Good luck trading. And remember, it's going to be a long weekend. Monday, we are closed. So pick your expirations accordingly. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.